In this video, we are going to talk about 10 fun facts about Elon Musk. So before starting, please like this video and subscribe to this channel for future updates. Elon Musk is credited with inventing PayPal and popularizing electric vehicles. You might know a little about him. You may be aware that the engineer was born in South Africa and co-founded Tesla and SpaceX. He's also one of the world's wealthiest people, according to Forbes. You may even be aware that his tweets occasionally get him into trouble. However, unless you are a die-hard Elon Musk fan, you are unlikely to be aware of these 10 truths about him. Number 10. Elon Musk has 3 citizenships. Elon was born in the country of South Africa. His father was born in South Africa and is a patriotic South African. His mother, on the other hand, was born and reared in South Africa and is a citizen of the country. Elon, on the other hand, liked computers and all things technological as a kid. So he fantasized about residing in Silicon Valley, California, where computer experts congregate and start innovative enterprises. He was serious about emigrating and reasoned that being a Canadian citizen would make it easier for him to enter the United States. As a result, Elon was able to persuade his Canadian-born mother to restore her citizenship. Number 9. Elon Musk had about $110,000 in college debt. Elon paid his way through college by working. He worked a variety of odd jobs. One of them entailed farm manual labor. But he wasn't making enough in any of them. So he switched tactics and went after the highest-paying job he could find. A job in a boiler room was chosen as the winner. Cleaning it required a janitor, but it was a dangerous job. That is why they were willing to pay $18 per hour. Elon accepted the position. Despite his efforts, Elon graduated with a $110,000 debt. Models are still surrounding the former model. His wife, Cindy Crawford, is a supermodel, and their children, Presley and Kaya, are also models. Number 8. Elon Musk dropped out of Stanford before attending any classes. Elon earned a double major in business and physics after arriving in North America. He was then accepted to Stanford University, where he planned to pursue his Ph.D. in energy physics. But it was the 1990s, and the World Wide Web had just recently been created. Elon, ever the dreamer, saw the potential and knew he had to be a part of it. So, even before he could register for classes, the 24-year-old asked Stanford to hold his spot so he could launch an internet business. He predicted that it would most likely fail and that he would return in 6 months. The counselor agreed to hold his spot, but stated that he was unlikely to see Musk again. Number 7. Elon left South Africa so he would not have to serve in the army. Elon left South Africa in part at the age of 17 to avoid having to join the army, which was mandatory for white boys. South Africa was still under the apartheid system at the time, which separated individuals. Whites had access to one set of schools, shops, beaches, neighborhoods, and so on, while non-whites had access to a different set of schools, shops, beaches, neighborhoods, and so on, which was not as good. It was also the army's responsibility to enforce segregation. Elon was adamant about not being a part of it. "I don't mind serving in the military in general," he added, "but participating in the South African army oppressing black people didn't seem like a very decent way to spend my time." Number 6. Elon Musk is very close to his siblings and mom. The Musk siblings bonded as a result of their lack of adult supervision as they grew up. Elon's brother Kimball was involved in his early business activities. They worked together to sell Easter eggs and operate the arcade. They later co-founded X.com, which later became PayPal, and started their first firm, Zip2. Elon Musk's Tesla and SpaceX both have Kimball on their boards. Elon was also the best man in Kimball's wedding in 2018. Elon and Tosca are also close. When her brothers were in their 20s, they lived in San Francisco. They were working on a company called Zip2 at the time. And Tosca, who had flown in from Canada, stayed with them to assist them. She still calls Big Brother Elon for advice or support if she needs it. Tosca, for example, told Elon first when she decided to become a single mother. He was exceedingly encouraging. according to her, and assured her she would make a wonderful mother. During an interview, she even became teary-eyed as she recalled how sweet he had been at the time. "I have the most amazing brothers," Tosca has said. Their mother is also close to their siblings. They all live in California and have family dinners together. Number 5. Elon's family always saw him as a leader. Elon, right, with his sister Tosca and brother Kimball when he was 17 years old. The photo was shot a few months before the family relocated to Canada in Johannesburg. Instagram photo by May Musk. Elon is the middle child of a family of 3. Elon has a 1-year younger brother, Kimball, and a 3-year younger sister, Tosca. Elon is the family's big brother, and he's the one who makes all the decisions. His younger relatives and brothers followed in his footsteps. He chose the games and oversaw their early financial efforts, such as the arcade concept. His mother was also taken in by the spell. Elon is the one who made the decision for the family to go to North America. At the age of 17, he set sail for the New World. Elon was soon followed by his mother, siblings, and cousins. Number 4. Elon Musk's mom is a cover girl model. May began modeling when she was 15 years old. She also competed in the Miss South Africa beauty pageant when she was 20 and made it to the finals. May now models for brands such as Revlon, Clinique, and CoverGirl. Number 3. Elon Musk was seriously bullied in high school. Elon began his education at a private school, where he was ridiculed and occasionally thrown rocks at. As a result, his parents enrolled him in Bryanston High, a public school. Things, on the other hand, just grew worse. A group of bullies turned their attention to the little, shy, and bookish lad. There was no relief for a couple of years, Elon has remarked of that period. "At school, you're chased by gangs that tried to beat the crap out of me. And then I'd return home, where it would be just as bad. The aggressors threw him down a flight of stairs one day, then thrashed him when he landed." Elon spent several days in the hospital. He had been beaten so terribly that his father did not recognize him when he met him. Elon Musk transferred his kid again, this time to Pretoria Boys High School, after he was unable to persuade the authorities to intervene in the horrific attack. Things started to look up. Bullying was less intense in Pretoria. Elon too put down his books after leaving the hospital and began karate instruction. He started fighting back by the age of 16. He continued to lose fights, but the bullies ultimately learned he wasn't easy prey and stopped pestering him. His growth spurt had also finally kicked in, which definitely didn't hurt. The previously little boy has grown to be 187 m, 6'2", tall and weighs over 200 pounds, 91 kilograms. Number 2. Elon Musk had a lonely childhood. Elon grew up in Pretoria, South Africa, in a large, comfortable home. However, he claimed that the residence was always unoccupied. Even the housekeeper was too preoccupied with her responsibilities to look after him. As a result, Elon spent his days reading or conducting unsupervised garden experiments, such as manufacturing explosives. Elon views the fact that he still has all of his fingers to be a miracle. Kimball, his younger brother, has also stated that they spent a lot of time alone together. Even when their parents were around, they did not connect with their children. Elon, on the other hand, was not simply lonely. He's even gone so far as to say that his childhood was awful. Models are still surrounding the former model. His wife, Cindy Crawford, is a supermodel, and their children, Presley and Kaya, are also models. Number 1. Elon Musk sold his first invention when he was 12. Elon has always been interested in computers, business, and finance. He taught himself to code as a child and created the Game Blaster. He sold it to PC and Office Technology magazine for $500 when he was 12 years old. He came up with a new company concept 2 years later. Elon sold overpriced Easter chocolates to his neighbors with the help of his younger brother and relatives. Their sales argument was that the buyers were assisting young entrepreneurs. Another of his adolescent projects was the establishment of an arcade near his school. He enlisted the help of his brother and relatives once more. The youngsters completed all of the paperwork, but the lease needed to be signed by an adult. As a result, they eventually informed their parents. The adults, on the other hand, were not pleased with being kept in the dark and dismissed the notion. Do you have more facts to share? Let us know in the comment box below. Please like this video and subscribe to this channel for our future updates. Thank you.